Greetings, good people, planet Earth, and elsewhere. Welcome back to the show. If you're new here, this is Raw Talk, and if you've been here before, you already know I'm Raw. So, in the spirit of being transparent, about a month or so ago, I posted about starting my journey on 75 Hard. I'm not on it anymore. I lasted 14 days, and there was just a lot of unexpected things that came up and kind of threw off the routine, just time and energy needing to be spent elsewhere where I wasn't expecting. Now, that's not an excuse. I still decided for myself that I couldn't do it anymore at that time. There was a lot of unexpected things that had came into the picture. And see, that's kind of the point of it too, because the whole idea of 75 Hard is developing that discipline where when these things come up and this is taking your energy from over here and this person needs attention over here, where discipline comes into the picture is where you say, no, I don't have energy for that. No, don't have time for that. I have time and energy to do what I set out to do today. Everything that's on today's itinerary for myself needs to get done before anybody else gets anything. It's a journey. It's a challenge. I will say, surprisingly, the 14 days that I did it wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be, especially the not drinking aspect. It actually wasn't that bad. I'm thinking about starting back up here again soon because I actually really liked the results that I was getting. In just those 2 weeks, I started about 205 pounds and I was down to about 196, 195, 196-ish. So give or take 10 pounds in 2 weeks just by drinking that gallon of water a day, not consuming alcohol, eating clean. I eat pretty clean mostly anyway. We don't really eat too much outside food or anything like that, so most of that was already very natural. The way I thought about it was, I'm like, if I could lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks by following this program, had I actually followed through the 75 days, I mean, even up until just now, which I might be halfway through, had I kept going, I mean, I'd probably look like a completely different person. So definitely excited to get back on the program and see what further results I can get from it. At least as of right now, I mean, I'm still eating pretty good. Definitely felt all the way off with the water. I'm not a natural drink a lot of water type of person. I drink when I feel thirsty, but they say if you're feeling thirsty, then you're probably already dehydrated by the time your body's actually telling you to put some water in your body. I still have been going to the gym every single day. Probably missed 3 or 4 days in the last 3 or 4 months. So definitely still staying focused in there. But yeah, so we'll be starting back up here soon and I'll keep you guys updated. And that's your little Raw's Life update. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe out there and don't drink and drive. Remember to take care of yourself and take care of business. And we'll see you guys in the next show. Raw.